I'm coming, TM Nation. Give me a second. Oh, all right. What's up, fam? As you can see, today we have another Bluetooth speaker. This is the Soundcore Rave 3S, which I've actually had my eyes on for a while, and I finally got my hands on a unit. So as I always do, today we're going to unbox it. I'll show you what you'll get inside of the box. We'll do some sound tests, and then I'll give you the specs, as well as if I think it's worth the money based on what you get. So first, let's go ahead and bust the box open and see what you will get. The first thing that you'll see is your little pouch right here. And what this has is your USB Type-C cable. As you can see, you have your user manual, of course, and you also get batteries for your two microphones, as it does come with two different microphones. So it's nice that they have batteries because they're not rechargeable. And here is the speaker itself. And as you can see, it's not a small speaker by any means. It's more on the medium to large side, but I want to go ahead and show you everything on the top, in the back, and I'll show you the microphones as well. So the controls on the top are straightforward and very simple to understand. You have your master volume right here. You have your reverb that you can add with your microphones. Then you have your AI vocal removal button right here, which is actually a really cool feature that will have the speaker take out any vocals from the music that you're listening to. And that's going to be done all within the speaker. You don't have to download any software or anything of that nature like what you will get with some other speakers. And it works surprisingly well from what I've seen so far. But of course, I will test it and show you guys my results a little bit later. Followed by that, you have your power button, your Bluetooth button, your bass up button that is going to enhance your bass. You have your Auracast button that you'll use to pair two or multiple of these speakers together wirelessly if you choose to. Then you also have your party lighting button right here, and you have several different options to choose from, which I will show you guys later. And there's also customizable functions inside of the app too. And last but certainly not least, you're going to have your playback controls right here. And of course, you can pause and play your music, track forward and track back at your leisure. On the back of the speaker, you don't have any buttons, but you do have your spots for your two wireless microphones. I also almost forgot to mention that you do get independent volume controls on each microphone, which is nice. And then on the back behind this little protective flap, because the speaker itself is IPX4 water resistant, which is a good feature to have. You have a gain knob right here. Next to that, you get your wired microphone volume up and down. You get your charging port. Again, it charges via USB Type-C. You get your toggle to select if you're using a wired microphone or a guitar, and then you get an aux port in as well. Now, if you didn't notice, you don't get wheels on the bottom of the speaker, nor do you get a telescoping handle that would have made it easier to transport. But in my experience, it's still relatively easy to move around using this handle. And in terms of the weight, it's about 21 pounds and some change. Besides that, let me go ahead and go over some specs for you guys. So this speaker is packing 200 watts of power. That is delivered through one woofer and 3 full range drivers. It's packing Bluetooth 5.3, so you should be able to connect to it and maintain a stable connection. Like I said earlier, it is compatible with the Soundcore app, which I will show you guys in just a moment. And the battery life is also surprisingly well with this speaker too, as you can get up to 12 hours of use on a charge with it, but that's going to be using it at about 50% of the max volume. So if you choose to use it at higher volumes than that on a normal basis, your mileage is going to vary. But now let me go ahead and power the speaker on so that I can connect it to my device, show you guys the app, and give you the sound samples. Give me a second. Your normal startup sounds. Yep, Rave 3S. And then connected, you get your chime, and you're all set. I do want to show you guys that on the top of the speaker, you do have a battery meter right here. So of course, right now I have about 75% left, but inside of the app, it does show you your status as well. The party lights on this speaker are also really nice. Some of the best that I've seen actually. And I just want to run through a couple for you guys. There is one of the patterns right there that cycles up and down, another one. And then, of course, like I said earlier, you can cycle through these at your leisure or customize them inside of the app. Or if you want to turn them off completely, you just hold down on the button and they'll turn off and you won't have any lights whatsoever. All right, guys, so right now I want to go ahead and give you a microphone sample. But first, I want to show you how quickly it will connect. All that you do is press the button and that quickly it's connected. All right, guys, so as you can see and hear, I'm currently connected with the Soundcore microphone. So let me know what you guys think. Is this pretty clear? Have you heard better? Would you use this for karaoke? Let me know. So taking a look at the app, you do have your volume controls directly in it. You can also pause and play your media. You have the AI vocal removal tool in there too. When you're in karaoke mode and you have your microphones connected, you can also add reverb and access your vocal enhancer too. But another nice feature that you have is access to your built-in EQs inside of the app, but you can also create your own custom EQ if you would like to, which is always something that I do just to dial the speaker in the way that I want it. Besides that, additional to the one that you have on the speaker, you do have your bass up control in the app as well, and you do have your spatial audio settings too if you want to go ahead and experience that. Then as I mentioned earlier, you do have a lot of customization that you can do in terms of the party lights. You can control the effects, and you can even customize the zones to create some really cool effects of your own. But now let me go ahead and play some music through this speaker so that we can test out the AI vocal removal and in general, see how good the speaker sounds.
I can be chasing on these, they getting they feeling it drag down. That's why they just crash out, stuck in the selling this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now, spinning and I'ma stand out. I just seen these crash out.
Gas in my lung, new shoes on the cruise. Country, granny played the blues on the stools. Head wrap silky, chewing on this oxtail. Scheming on the millie, trying to hit the yacht.
Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Incoming.
Alright fam, so hopefully you could pick it up, but the sound quality with the Rave 3S speaker is really good. I do want to mention that the AI vocal removal doesn't completely get rid of the vocals, but it does mute them enough, so if you're doing karaoke or something of that nature, those vocals are not going to disturb you. You can still hear your voice over them really well. Other than that, the speaker in general has a buttery smooth sound signature. Even in the Soundcore signature EQ, you got some really nice highs and mids with some deep bass as well. But when you go ahead and toggle on the bass up function and play with your own EQs a little bit, you can get a sound signature that is really well rounded. As far as the price goes and the overall value proposition, this speaker does retail for $349, but make sure you hit the links in the description because those are going to have the most up-to-date pricing. And if I come across any coupon codes, I'll make sure that I drop them there as well. But given all of the features that you get with this speaker, the nice design, the party lighting that you can customize inside of the app, the AI vocal removal, the 2 included wireless microphones, and the fact that you get up to 12 hours of use on a charge with this speaker, I definitely think that it provides some really nice value for the money, and the sound quality itself is really good in comparison to other party speakers that I've tried.